Hey everyone, it's Jenny. I am back with my entry. It's a video response for Michelle Randolph, who is the Shabby Chic chick here on YouTube. She has a giveaway challenge that she's doing right now, and I wanted to show her some support and send in my entry. So I'm sorry, I'm reading my notes because I always mess up on whenever I do these videos. So I guess you can just go to her giveaway challenge video and just leave a comment, and I think that will automatically enter you. There's other ways that you can earn additional points, like if you do video response or share the post on IG and tag her and so forth. But so you don't even have to like do videos to enter, but she also has additional entries for if you send her something. So I decided to send her stuff by making some things that she requested, and I guess each thing is like worth different amount of points. So the first thing that she asked for was a memory dex. So this is like only my third memory dex I think that I've made. So I don't know that I'm getting better at it, but I'm trying to do like different things with it, so it's still challenging for me to do a memory dex. I am glad that I got that Heidi swap punch though, because it sure makes it a lot easier for me. Michelle didn't specify in her video like what size memory dex, like if there was a limit or a preferred size, so I just kind of did like a 4.5 by 4 inch one, and hopefully it won't be like too big for whatever box she's gonna put it in. I do like putting the shaker in there, so this particular I didn't even tell you. So I've been working with a paper collection called by Minte. What is it called? I don't know what it's called. I'm almost done with it, you guys. Like that's the great thing about doing these challenges, is that like you can use it you can use it most of your stuff. I'm sorry, I don't even know the name. Oh, here, maybe I'm down here. Okay, it's Happy Place. So I really like the colors from that collection. It's whites, pinks, and teals, which is like very shabby-licious. And so since she's this shabby chic chick, I thought I would use shabby chic colors. So I think the main thing is if you use like pastels, and I don't really use lace too much anymore, but you know, like really girly looking things like flowers and butterflies and stuff. So that's how I decided to do most of the projects, because I wanted to do more of a shabby chic theme. So all of the papers that I used, I think almost, yeah, all of them came from that same collection. And then also the ephemera is like mostly just cut aparts from the paper, and the only other thing like I added that was like this bird and this sticker. And then I did add in, this is the first time I'm ever doing it, so I always see Anna from Serenity Creations talking about this technique that Frank Garcia always does, where I think he uses liquid pearls too, and then he just like makes all these dots all around. And I first heard about it from my friend Linda. Hey Linda. She was telling me about it, and how it's such a beautiful technique, but it's a lot of work because you have to make each dot, and you know, you can't like really mess it up and everything. So I've never really done it. It's been very intimidating to me, but I decided to give it a shot on this particular one because I felt like the frame was a little boring, and I felt like I didn't really like the look of this whole project, and I almost scrapped it at the last minute, but I decided to just try and salvage it. So I did make a shaker, you know, for the main focal point. I guess maybe it's not even the main focal point anymore. And then I made a mix of sequins, which I'll share with you in the next part. And then I hand cut some of these ephemera from the paper. Some is from the cut aparts and some is just directly from the paper. And then I stickled it myself. It doesn't come glittered at all. And then I added the bike, and then I just added these other small flowers. You'll see a little bit of sequins here, but they're all clear, so it doesn't like distract from the rest of the project. Like I said, I added the bird and then some butterflies. And then this was like the last minute add-on because I still felt like it wasn't anything like really like wow or anything, you know. It was just kind of like, oh, it's okay. But then I wanted to do something extra, so I added on one of my pinwheels, and I put a flower in the center, and it's actually on like a straw. So I thought that gave it some height, and I don't know, I kind of like how it came out now that I added the pinwheel. Like, I think that helped make the project better. So I did add some 110-pound cardstock in between just to keep it sturdy, and then I added on another piece of that cardstock, and that cardstock is very thick, so it's quite sturdy now, I think. So it's actually 3 sheets of paper there. And then I think I like adding the envelope in the back, because then when if they share it like on YouTube and stuff, it won't be like, oh, it has my address and everything. So she can open it up like this, and then it'll have all of my information inside. And then this is just a little heart. Is that a little stringy? It is. It's just a little heart that I punched, and then I glued the edges so that this part can just tuck inside, and then I added a bow to the back. So that's my memory decks card. That's one of the entries. And then another entry would be for the sequins mix. So again, I had these cute diamond containers, and I had already shared this in my sequins mix video, but this is the one that I put together to match this collection. And then the other thing she asked for, like, you can just keep adding on, like, you don't have to do all of this, but she asked for 4 rosettes, 4 flowers, 4 bows, and so forth. So to package it all up, I decided to try and make an embellishment book, and I did this for Angelica's giveaway in a previous video that I shot and I mailed already. But I decided to modify the size because that one was almost like 6 by 6. I think it was like 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 or something to that effect. So I decided to modify the size to make it a little bit smaller so it could fit better into the flat rate envelope, the padded envelope. And so this is what I came up with. I can't even remember how big this size is. I think it's like I think it's like 5 3/4 like the length, and I think it's 3 3/4 is the width, because I wanted it to be about 4 by 6-ish, around there. So what I did was I cut, you know, each of the pieces. I think it came out to be 8 by 6, and then I scored it to leave a 1/2 inch like gusset between each page. And then in Angelica's one, I only did like 2 together. I glued 2 together, but this one I did 3, so that I could have more pages to add the embellishments, especially since it's a little smaller than the one that I made for Angelica. So anyway, I didn't know how to keep it closed, and so I ended up putting a belly band. So the belly band has Velcro so that she can easily open and close it. And then I added the flowers that I made. These are just some of the extra ones that didn't fit inside the embellishment book. And then this is another one of the butterflies that I made, and I added on this puffy word that says hello friend over some of the ephemera, and I just tried to layer it. I'm still learning how to layer. I'm not that great at it, but that's just what I came up with so far. So this is what it looks like when it doesn't have that big flower. And then when you open it up, what I tried to do this time, and I don't know how successful it was, but I actually tried to laminate the inside and not the outside. The reason why I didn't want to laminate both sides of the project is because of the pages, because I wanted to be able to glue these 2 pieces together, and if I had laminated it on both sides, it's harder to adhere it together. Like, I would have had to probably use red line tape or something. So there's a trick that you can laminate 2 pages, and then the backing, like, you do it back to back, and then you use like a X-Acto knife, and then you can cut in between, and if you cut around the edges enough, it'll just like come loose, and then you'll have the 2 pages. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but I've seen it done before and I always wanted to try it. So I did try it on this one. 2 of the sheets came out okay. One of them came out a little bubbly. So I'm not real happy with the last one, but I ran out of paper, so I can't even make another page. So sorry, Michelle. But anyway, these are what I came up with. These are the bows. So these are the butterfly bows. I also made some for Brittany in her giveaway challenge. And this time I put the little pom-poms in the middle, and I used all the same paper. I hope she has this paper line. I think she likes Mente. And then this one is all of the flowers that I made, again using the same method that Lori uses on creating for fun. I can't stop making these flowers. Oh my god, Lori, thank you so much for teaching us how to do it. I just love it. And then one of the other ones she asked for was rosettes, so I made her rosettes using the same collection, and then I just added in a few butterflies there. So that is the majority of the things that I made for her. The last thing that I made, because I wasn't going to package it up in an embellishment book, but I kind of like how it comes out. The last thing I made that didn't fit in here because they're too bulky is these bows. And again, these are the bows that I keep referencing from Wandy Sweets and Serenity Creations. And this time I just added in a few stamens to like make it look more girly, because it is like a shabby chic type of project. So that is what I have for Michelle, and of course I'll probably send her a few extra goodies here and there from Hawaii, but I just wanted to share with you all of the things that I made. Actually, you know, when I first got this collection, I was like, I don't know how much I like it. I didn't really care for like these, like the cutter parts and stuff. I mean, it's okay, but I don't know. It wasn't my favorite. I did like a lot of the papers though. Like I like this paper a lot, and I like the ginghams. These are all the cutter parts. They're really big, so it was hard for me to use. These are some extra other things that I made, like the bow and the pinwheel. So I can still use it on other projects. Maybe I can make like a few tags or something. But overall, I think I'm pretty much done with that paper collection. Like I think I did everything that I can do with that, and I'm happy with a lot of the results. Like I think they had a good mix of like gingham and like floral and, you know, other things. So I'm quite happy with how all my projects came out here, because I haven't really done too much shabby chic in a while. I've been focusing more on the cutesy stuff. So I'm glad that it kind of came out decent, so hopefully Michelle will like it. And anyway, Michelle, I hope you have I know you're starting to get in entries, because I saw that somebody posted it, so I'm sure you'll be getting a lot more in the near future. Go check out her challenge. The deadline is not until November, so there's still a lot of time. I just wanted to get this done now because I have a lot of other projects going on that I'm trying to also complete. So I wanted to just hurry up and finish a bunch so that I can like not have to worry about sending those out as well. Okay, well, I will link her giveaway challenge below, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!